voted unanimously to approve. Well, to recommend approval.
Yeah, I did. It's a shame Clear and Hub just left, because I did notice one of the councilmen in 1963 was Corky McCarwich.
Yeah.
That approved it, so. Yeah, it's a pretty cut and dry thing, I think, so I have, no, but this is a public hearing, so if anyone wishes to speak on it, then that you can, but I don't personally have any questions.
My question is, how did we find that documentation?
He was probably here on the
On Friday afternoon?
Yeah.
Any comments during the public hearing? Hearing none, we'll close the public hearing at 7:20, and we'll move to action from the public hearing to consider approval of the proposed replat by Sani Investments LLC for .3489 acres of land, otherwise known as being 940 Cody Court, zoning case number PZ 2022-0008.
Oh, wait. Need it done first.
Have you made a motion yet? I don't think you made a motion.
I have not.
This would be a good
This one's not the one I want to be my first one. It's a good one, but I'm
Okay.
saving it.
I'd move approval for the, I guess, PZ 2022-0008, for 940 Cody Court, containing 0.3489 acres. The replat of that property to a single plat.
I'd have read that. Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the replat request at 940 Cody Court, zoning case number PZ 2022-0008. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Or just don't say anything. None opposed, motion carries.
You might say no.
Well, I don't think we have anything really for item number 14. It's update on inspection reporting.
Didn't we discuss that?
Regarding, right, so, I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, basically, it doesn't meet the 50%, so there's no additional questions for that. We will now move to item number 15, which is to consider approval of resolution number 1094-2022, adjusting the commercial solid waste collection rates.
Make a motion to approve resolution 1094-2022, adjusting the commercial solid waste rates.
Second. We have a motion. We have a motion and a second to approve resolution number 1094-2022, adjusting the commercial solid waste collection rates in accordance with the above items from Waste Connections on item 10. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
None opposed, motion carries. Item number 16, work session for planning for future building improvements at the city complex and exploring funding options. Marvin?
Well, this $3.265 million bond was actually for streets and improvements to the complex, but the council really wanted to concentrate on the streets. But there's a few things that we really need here this is the only funding source that I have available. And one of it is replace the carpet in City Hall that's over 20 years old. $6,626.25 was the quote I got. We're going out for bids on the roofing for the city complex. At the time I did it back in 2019, I believe it was around $100,000. I'm estimating around 150, but I don't have an exact number.
The date was 2017 that we took it out to bid,
Okay.
and it was just an estimate at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew a good roofer.
And that,
What's that saying? You beat me to it.
One thing, we've had some customers come in and whatnot, that, getting in the accessibility to our front door, the handicap, meeting ADA requirements. I did meet with somebody that we can put the push button part on the door. It'll open the door where they can make access in. The controller and all is $4,169.03. And then we do need, I talked to you before about the new server room, which is $23,300. It's going into the, where the ladies' break room was. They say they don't use it. Instead of us having to build another room, it would be ideal to just go in there and now that we've gotten so much increase on our computerization across the city hall and the city complex, we definitely need a center server room, which that serves as that. And the other thing was to remodel the council room so access coming up here to the council table would be handicap compliant. And I got a quote of that for $3,700. Altogether, I got $187,795.28. But right now, being I haven't brought the roof and it's going out for bids, it has to because it's over $50,000. The thing I was really asking for right now was $37,795.28 out of the bond fund in order to get those things done that are really pressing here at the city hall. And I gave you some figures on where we're at right now on the bond. As you can see, as of right now, we have the fire hall expansion that's ongoing right now that I originally quoted at $565. It's now at, with your last revision, it's up to $600,000. There's actually $414,707 remaining to complete that project, and we've expended a total of $882,445 of the bond money on the street improvements. You got to understand that 50 cents on every dollar is coming from Tarrant County, so actually we put double that amount of money in there, but half of it is through that bond, which has saved us a lot of money, and that's why every time we hear something like tonight on the discretionary money, we try to jump on that because it's 50 cents on the dollar, like I say. So right now we have a balance of $2,587,320 in the construction bond account, of which $414,707 is earmarked for the fire hall project, leaving $2,172,612 for street improvements. And with the $37,795 that I'm requesting tonight, it still leaves us well above $2 million for street improvements. It's not the intentions to move away from the streets, but it's intentions to cover everything that we really set out to do in this bond.
And I think these are all common sense things. I mean, the concern I think we all had whenever we were talking about using it for facility improvements was with the condition of the economy and the condition of the streets, it did feel like turning the annex into a fully functioning new city hall almost was not, or council chambers, that felt like an extravagance kind of thing. And this is not that. This is, we need to eventually have a roof. We need, I mean, these are just maintenance items, in addition to obviously making the building and the council dais handicap accessible. So I think these are all common sense things. And like I said earlier, I do commend staff for finding the 06 money that was still sitting out there to make our bond money go. It's helping it go further than it would have if we're not doing that. So that's money that we can look at to make these repairs. So I think it's all pretty straightforward.
Is that roof, is that the entire complex or just this building?
What, the handicap?
No, the money you're putting in there for the roof, is it for the whole complex?
Yeah, it's for the whole city hall and old annex building.
And police and fire?
Yeah, we were gonna look into that, but
We're going to submit bids and specification requesting the police, fire, city hall, the annex, and we're also going to take a quote on the water treatment plant, just to see what the price would be.
to do that for